What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about finances and living below your means. A lot of us have a problem with finances and how to manage our money. I am one of those people who had problems in the past of how to manage my money because I love Uber Eats, I love DoorDash, I love the convenience of getting food on the go. And for some people that might be a convenience, and probably in the future that might be an asset. But as of now, if you're not rich, making money, you don't need to be doing that, because Uber Eats, DoorDash is eating up your cash. Okay, I'm going to talk about living below your means and managing your money. It's one of the most important things, and that's how people get to a level of success, or even get a level to where they feel comfortable in life, or get to a level to where they're wealthy, because they know that money management is one of the most important things in this world, because money is literally currency. It does matter. It does have benefits. And even though the economy is going up and down, money still has value. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to be talking about how to manage your money better. And when you do have the money, what do you do with it? When it's saved, what do I do with it, right? So as I listen to a lot of philosophers and a lot of people who talks about money and how to manage money, they always talk about this one thing: living below your means, literally. And especially if you are 18 to 25 or 30. Matter of fact, if you're any age and you are single with no kids, it can be very, very easy for you to manage your money because it's only you, and you only have to worry about yourself. And if anything does happen, you can always bounce back. But if you have children, if you have people that are leaning on you, that you're responsible for, if you have any dependents, right, this would be a hard situation for you. Okay, so I am single with no kids, so of course the way that I live my life is definitely a little bit on the free side. I can go places, I can go to new countries, I can go to new cities, I can explore new destinations, I can do a lot, right? But if you have children and stuff, this situation might be a little bit different for you. Okay, so what you're going to do is, depending on your situation, like I said, I don't know your situation, I don't know what you're going through, but I'm going to give y'all a perspective of me. Say for instance, I'm making probably $800 a week, and I am living with roommates. Okay, so I'm making $800 a week. I'm living with roommates. I'm going to, depending on how much I'm paying every single month, let's say I'm paying $600 a month for my room, and I'm gonna just put an extra like $200 in there. So basically like $1,000 a month I'm spending on food, on gas, on insurance, etc. You're gonna make a whole list, okay, of all your expenses, all your assets, and all your liabilities. Now, if you're a young adult like I am, you might not have as many assets as you desire because you're young. You haven't obtained anything yet. And of course, over time, you will obtain that. But make a list, just kind of seeing where your money is going. Look at all your receipts. Look at all your transactions. Let's figure out where our money is going, because that is so important when it comes down to saving money. You want to know where your cash is going, because where your money goes is very important. Okay, it's very important. It also shows what you're so consumed by as well. What do you think has value? You can go ahead and check that out as well. But what I will say is, every single young adult, matter of fact, you don't even got to be a young adult, but because I'm 22, I'm speaking from my perspective. Every single young adult needs to at least have $10,000 in their savings account. Now, why I think $10,000? Because $10,000 is just enough to get you out of whatever situation that you're currently in. Okay, if you do have an incident to where your car breaks down, if you have an incident to where your house, if you don't have a house, whatever the case is, if you're stuck in another country, stuck in another city, whatever the case is, $10,000 is more than enough to help you get out of hard situations or any situations that may be crazy. Okay, it can help a lot. Okay, so I believe that every single young adult should have at least $10,000 behind them. Okay, have at least $10,000. Now, it may seem like a lot, but it ain't. It ain't a lot. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't a lot of money. especially with the economy is going up and down in fluctuation. Things are more expensive. $10,000 is not a lot of money as it was in 2020. Okay, so $10,000. You should have at least $10,000 behind you just in case for emergencies. And not only that, when you do obtain a certain amount of money in your savings, you should use that money to purchase an asset. Okay, that could be real estate, that could be starting a business, that could be something that is a calculated risk that is going to open the door so you can make passive income. Okay, I'm not telling you to quit your job. Don't quit your job. But what I'm telling you is if you don't want to live a hard knock life, you need to establish what it is that you desire and what it is that you want, and you need to start making multiple streams of income. Okay, and it's going to be a long and tedious task like anything, because it's something worth having, something that I believe in. You don't have to believe the same thing that I believe, but I feel like real estate is the most important thing. Okay, if you're going to purchase anything, purchase land, purchase houses, right? Purchase duplexes, purchase something that is going to be profitable and always going to be in the market despite the market going up and down. Okay, it's always going to be there. Everybody's always going to need a place to live. Everybody's always going to need a house. Everybody always going to need a roof over their head. So your house or that apartment, or if you can purchase it, you can purchase hotels, you can purchase apartment complexes. Okay, if you have the funds and if you're really invested in real estate like that, you can go that way. Okay, there's other ways to make to put your money in. There are other things you can put your money in that can really help with calculated risk. Okay, you can purchase land, you can purchase parking lots, you can purchase so many things that can make you passive income so that you are not living paycheck to paycheck. Especially as a young adult, it's not impossible to become a millionaire, but it's going to take a lot of strategic thinking to become a millionaire. Okay, don't let anybody fool you. It's not an impossible task. It just takes a lot of thinking and actually using your brain in order to cultivate ideals that are going to actually work. Okay, something that people say a lot, especially people on the YouTube or anybody who's in like motivational speaking or in finance speaking, making content. They always talk about how they're going to give you the sauce, but people are not going to use it. It's probably going to be like 1%, that 1% of persons who are going to use the actual information that you're giving them. And there are multiple ways to go about that, and I also believe that that's true. You can tell somebody the whole way to go about a situation and they still won't take the information, but you should take this one, especially if you desire to change your life. Now, real estate is not the only thing. That is something that I believe that real estate is one of the most powerful ways to really obtain wealth. But like I said, there are other people who talks about multiple other things that can open the door for your success. Don't just listen to this video. Go ahead and listen to my other videos, and also listen to other content creators who are talking about finances, especially the old ones. Okay, think of people who talk about finances and how to manage your money a lot. That is not my particular skill, but of course, I do want to encourage you guys to go ahead and take money management serious, especially if you are a minority. If you are a minority, it might be hard for us because we are consumer based. We consume a lot of stuff. We are one of the biggest consumers in the United States. So with that being said, I believe that things can shift and things can change. It's not going to just change with one of my YouTube videos, but of course it can be a start to opening the eyes of young black men and women and other colors as well, so that we can understand how this economy works. Of course, sometimes it's working so that we can fail, but if we start to educate ourselves, we can open the door, and we can also figure out how to maneuver in this world called life. Okay, so if you guys like this video, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I'm out.